Attention, Washington Commanders fans! You won't believe what just happened. The Senate has passed legislation that could change everything for our team. A new stadium in the heart of DC? This is huge! But that's not all. Washington broke the Eagles' winning streak with an impressive performance from our rookie quarterback, 5 touchdowns and an epic victory. Who saw that coming? This kid is destined for greatness, and you have to see it to believe it. And if that's not enough, the Commanders have knocked the Cowboys out of the playoffs. Yes, we did it. It's a sweet moment of revenge you don't want to miss. What does this mean for the team's future? The possibilities are endless. Want to know more? Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Don't miss a second of this exciting season. Let's go Washington. What a weekend for the Washington Commanders, folks. First, the Saturday morning surprise when the United States Senate passed the legislation to grant Washington, D.C. control over the RFK Stadium grounds. This could allow the Commanders to build their new stadium in the district. Yes, you heard that right! A new home for our team in the heart of the capital. Now, let me ask you, isn't this what we've all been waiting for? I'm telling you, this is a huge step forward for the franchise. But that wasn't all. On Sunday, the Commanders defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 36-33, breaking their 10-game winning streak and preventing them from clinching the NFC East. What a way to do it, folks. Rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels was phenomenal once again, completing 25 of 39 passes for 258 yards with 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and leading the team with 81 rushing yards. Yes, 5 touchdowns. Now, let me ask you, who expected Daniels to have this stellar performance? I'm telling you, this kid is on his way to becoming a superstar. Washington secured their 3rd consecutive victory, and with a record of 10-5, the team moved one step closer to securing a spot in the NFC playoffs. But wait, there's more. If the RFK Stadium legislation and ending the Eagles' winning streak weren't enough, this ESPN graphic was published shortly after Washington's victory over Philadelphia. That's a dream weekend for Washington fans. Dallas hadn't even taken the field for Week 16 before being eliminated. The Cowboys defeated the Buccaneers on Sunday Night Football, but it was too little, too late. Yes, friends, the Commanders officially eliminated the Cowboys from the playoffs. Now, let me ask you, isn't this what we all wanted to see? I'm telling you, this is a sweet moment of revenge. Now, let's think about what this means for the future of the Commanders. With the possibility of a new stadium and a young, promising quarterback, the future looks bright for Washington. The sky's the limit. Next week, the Commanders host the Falcons in a game with playoff implications before ending the season in Dallas. Can they keep the momentum and secure their playoff spot? I believe they can, but I want to hear your opinions. Let's talk a bit more about Jaden Daniels. This young quarterback has proven to be a real gem. His ability to lead the team, his passing accuracy, and his skill to run with the ball make him a dual threat for any defense. I'm telling you, we have a true talent on our hands. And let's not forget the Commanders' defense, which has been playing at an incredible level, making crucial stops and keeping opponents at bay. Additionally, the approval of the RFK Stadium legislation is a significant breakthrough. A new stadium will not only provide a modern and advanced home for the Commanders, but also revitalize the area and bring a new level of excitement to the fans. Imagine a stadium full of passionate supporters, cheering for our team every week. It's an exciting vision. Now, let me ask you, what does all this mean for the future of the Commanders? I'm telling you, the future is bright. With a young and talented quarterback, a solid defense, and the possibility of a new stadium, we are in an excellent position to become serious contenders in the coming years. But, as always, I want to hear your opinions. Commanders fans, what do you think of Jaden Daniels' performance in the team's playoff chances? Do you think building a new stadium at RFK is the best decision for the team's future? How do you see the impact of eliminating the Cowboys from the playoffs? Peters undertook a drastic roster overhaul during his first offseason in charge. He was aggressive and left no stone unturned in search of improvements. This resulted in significant progress on the field, but the hard work is just beginning. Now, let me ask you, isn't this what we want to see in a general manager? I'm telling you, Peters is doing everything necessary to take this team to the next level. The Commanders are expected to be major players when the 2025 draft period arrives. They have $100 million in available cap space to bring experienced quality to the organization. Washington also has 7 draft picks to find long-term pieces. Yes, 7 picks! Now let me ask you, what more could we ask for? Peters got good results from his first draft class. Jaden Daniels is a franchise quarterback. Both Johnny Newton and Mike Sainristil are potential cornerstone pieces. Brandon Coleman integrated into the left tackle position smoothly despite some initial difficulties. Luke McCaffrey and Ben Sinnott have shown promise despite being used sparingly. I'm telling you, if Peters can get similar productivity from his next crop of college players, Washington's prospects will be even better. Now, let's talk about the Commanders' pick in CBS Sports mock draft. Josh Edwards of CBS Sports believes Washington could identify Texas offensive tackle Cameron Williams, who has the physical potential to be the perfect replacement for veteran right tackle Andrew Wiley with a bit of additional refinement. Yes, folks, new talent on the offensive line. Cameron Williams is an exceptional athlete. His size, length, and power should ease his transition to the pros. His footwork and ability to mirror upcoming pass rushers are transferable traits that could help the Commanders immediately. Now let me ask you, isn't this what we need to protect our star quarterback Jaden Daniels? I'm telling you, Williams could be a key piece for our future success. However, there are some aspects that need improvement if the Commanders decide to go this route. Williams needs to improve his counter moves. Explosiveness at the initial point of contact with consistent hand placement also needs refinement, but the positives far outweigh the negatives. The Commanders have a tough decision with Wiley during the offseason. He has 1 year left on his contract and is performing relatively well. However, cutting him early will be considered if a better option can be found. I'm telling you, it's a tough decision, but necessary for the team's progress. Surrounding Daniels with everything he needs to thrive should be one of Washington's top priorities this offseason. We have a special player on our hands, that's obvious after an outstanding rookie campaign. Ensuring his supporting cast meets the required standard is extremely important, don't you agree? Peters knows what he's doing. He has the full confidence of the fans and won't hesitate to make tough decisions to ensure Washington clears the hurdle next time. If that includes replacing Wiley, so be it. Let me tell you how this dramatic encounter unfolded. The Eagles started strong, jumping to a 14-0 lead and holding it until the Commanders took their first lead with 9 minutes remaining in the game. However, that lead didn't last long, as the Eagles kicked a field goal to go back up 30-28 with 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. Washington quarterback Jaden Daniels had another chance to win the game, but he was intercepted, seemingly ending any chance of victory. However, the Commanders' defense held firm, forcing another field goal. The Eagles now led 33-28, but Daniels would have 2 minutes to lead Washington to victory. And that's exactly what he did. Using his right arm and legs to make plays on the game-winning drive, Daniels finished the day passing for a personal record of 5 touchdowns and leading the Commanders with 81 rushing yards. Yes, 5 touchdowns! Now, let me ask you, who expected such an impressive performance from this young quarterback? I'm telling you, we have something special in Jaden Daniels. After the game, wide receiver Terry McLaurin described the Commanders' resilience with 3 powerful words. "We never wavered." McLaurin said, "No matter how the scoreboard looked, we never wavered." Did we have 4 or 5 turnovers? And that's not our standard at all. We're going to correct that. But winning this game, with so many ups and downs, speaks to the resilience and culture we're building here. Now, let me ask you, isn't this the attitude we want to see in our team? I'm telling you, this team is made of steel. McLaurin is absolutely right. Let's remember the Hail Mary that left us all speechless. McLaurin's statement that the team never wavers is a reflection of head coach Dan Quinn and what he's already built in such a short time. Quinn has instilled a never-give-up mentality, and that's showing on the field. Sunday was a special day for McLaurin. He caught his 12th touchdown of the season, tying Ricky Sanders for the most in a single season in franchise history. He also surpassed 1,000 receiving yards for the 5th consecutive season. Yes, friends, McLaurin is making history. Now, let's look to the future. With the offseason approaching, the Commanders have some important decisions to make. The possibility of replacing right tackle Andrew Wiley with young talent like Cameron Williams in the draft is an intriguing option. Peters, our general manager, has shown he's not afraid to make bold moves to improve the team. With $100 million in cap space and 7 draft picks, the possibilities are endless. Surrounding Jaden Daniels with the talent and protection he needs to thrive must be one of Washington's top priorities. We have a special quarterback, and ensuring he has the right support is crucial to our continued success. I'm telling you, the future is bright for the Commanders. Commanders fans, what do you think of our team's resilience? How do you see the impact of Jaden Daniels and the possibility of new talent on the offensive line? What do you think of Terry McLaurin's words and his impressive season? Commanders fans, what do you think of Jaden Daniels' performance and the team's playoff chances? Do you think building a new stadium at RFK is the best decision for the team's future? Now, let me ask you, isn't Cameron Williams from Texas what we need to protect our star quarterback Jaden Daniels? Commanders fans, what do you think of our team's resilience? How do you see the impact of Jaden Daniels and the possibility of new talent on the offensive line? What do you think of Terry McLaurin's words and his impressive season? We want to hear your thoughts on these topics in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any updates and become part of this great fan community that feels like family. Your support is essential for us to keep growing. And remember, hail to the Redskins!